Hey fathers, it's your brother CJ. Welcome to the Divorce and Custody channel for men. Today we're going to talk about custody exchanges, how to have successful custody exchanges. Now, it's very important to touch this topic because a lot of contentious feelings are usually happening around the time of a divorce. And so because this happens, there is a tension that happens whenever you're exchanging kids. The kids themselves are going through some sort of emotional feelings, and you as the parents also have may even have some level of disagreement that causes negative feelings within you. So this is what you need to do when you're going through custody exchanges so that those things go smoothly. Okay, let's get started. So number one, measure your own thoughts and feelings about the other person. And try to be about as objective as you can about how that person feels about you, not only using what they say in terms of words, but measuring how they actually behave. That's going to give you a good barometer of what sort of temperature your meeting is going to have. So if it's contentious, make sure that you already know that in advance and then prepare yourself in advance. If you're going to go to a contentious child custody exchange, take a witness with you. Take someone who's going to just be seated. Either they can drive with you or they can drive and park somewhere else and be recording and watching, so that there is no blame about anything negative that could be alleged that it happened but didn't actually happen. Because what you don't want is for someone to blame you for something that you did not do. Number two, make sure that if you're the one that's bringing the kids to the custody exchange, make sure that everything of theirs is ready, it's packed, and they're ready to go. Shoes tied, clothes fixed, everything. Make sure that you spend as little time as possible in the exchange so that everything is just ready to go. She opens her trunk, you put the suitcase in, get back into your car, and be out. Number three, if she's the one that's bringing the kids, make sure that you get there early before she gets there. Set up your camera, set up your position so that wherever you're parking and wherever she parks, you can see her on camera and you can see yourself. That way, when the kids come out of the car and they start walking towards you, you can meet them halfway, pick up the suitcase and put that in your car and drive away. Now, if you have to go over there to her car and actually pick up the suitcase yourself, make sure that you do not communicate to her in any way. Just pick up the bag, walk right back out, and go back into your car. If she has something to say, she can say it by phone, through text, something that you can trace. But do not have any exchanges, any communication during that exchange. Just pick up the kids and be out. So number four, you can have like a little pocket recording so that you are recording whatever is taking place. That way, if you think she's going to be skeptical with you recording her, you can put a recorder in your pocket. Make sure you are recording any kind of conversations that are taking place if you're going to have a conversation. However, I do not recommend having a conversation at an exchange. Emotions are running very high during that time. You just want to make sure that your kids are good. Say hello if you have to. Don't say no more than that. Pick up your kids, get in your car, and drive away. Now, you may say, well, that's a little bit too much. It sounds like it's too much. Well, the thing about it is, usually when these things are happening, you're going through a custody battle. And what you don't want is for the other party to claim that you did something to them. And if they do, and we know that women can do this, if they do, you want to be able to, to CYA, you want to be able to say, well, this is what took place and I did not even have this conversation with this person. Number five, and this is probably the best option if you believe that there is malicious intent. You call the police and ask for a peace officer. And you ask a peace officer to come. You can do this like 10 minutes before you arrive at the venue, and the peace officer will come around the same time and be with you. And what they'll do is they'll just monitor the situation. They won't get involved with you or her. They'll just monitor the situation and then take off. And they'll make sure that she takes off and you take off and that there was no incident. And they just need to record that there was no incident, and that's it. So pretty much those are the 5 things that I recommend if you're going through custody exchanges. Now, I have an ebook where I speak more about this, and you can pick that up right here at the link in the description. And also, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and smash that notification bell for any new videos that we'll be posting. And as always, in the meantime and in between time, it's CYA. Cover your assets.